All right, what's up, guys? Jackson Abe here today. Happy New Year. Today's video, we're just going to dive into some things that I have upcoming for this year. Some things I'm really excited about, that I'm excited to release and share, and hopefully get more people on board of just taking their life and to a new standard, to a new level, helping people achieve their goals, mentally, physically, spiritually, and just trying to lead from the front. So first and foremost, I am prepping my dad for a men's physique contest. This is not his first time competing, but this is my first time ever doing something like this. I have been studying my ass off since June to kind of I guess I've not really brushed up knowledge, but really educate myself on how to go about this process. I have a rough idea of just understanding like how to diet down. You have to reduce your calories slightly over time, and you have to expend more calories than you're intaking. It just goes to a really extreme level, and so that is a lot of what I really had to educate myself on. I went out and got two different nutrition certifications, or I guess a certification. It was just two different classes through the same company, but it taught me a lot, and I'm really excited to start this process with my dad. I'm hoping that I can deliver on my end, because I know that he is going to deliver on his end. So this is something I'm really looking forward to. He competes in June, so we have a lot of time to get him ready for this, and I'm very excited. Secondly, my wife will be competing in her second powerlifting meet. I will not be competing with her, so I will get to just simply prep her for this meet. And I'm looking to actually prep another person or two for this same exact meet. But signups are coming soon, so if you don't get signed up, it will go fast, as it's capped at only 30 lifters. But I'm very excited to prep her. Last year we kind of pushed on the brakes a little bit for her competing, just because this was something way out of her realm and way out of her comfort zone. And so we really just wanted her to have a good day. She came back and said that she really enjoyed it and wanted to do it again this year, to really actually push herself and try to set some PRs in her squat, bench, and deadlift. So again, another thing that I'm really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to not competing on that day, so I can just be there for her and sit back and watch her do her thing and get after it. I'm working with a couple high school athletes at the moment, getting them ready for their spring and fall seasons, which, I always look forward to that stuff of just seeing all the work they put in, and then the product that they get to put on the field or court, or, whatever endeavor they're after. So that is always a really exciting process, and I'll get to help a couple of them prepare for college ball as well. So looking forward to all these things coming up. I have a couple of more training programs that I'm working on at the moment that will be released sporadically throughout the year. I'm really hoping to release 3, maybe 4 more programs throughout the year. And I really don't like just releasing programs for no reason. I really only like to release programs that have been proven effective by either myself or a client, or someone I have written these workouts for, and they have seen results from. Now, I may tweak things ever so slightly, but they're almost identical, and it's because they work. They get people results. They produce results, and that I will not release anything that doesn't get people results, or get them closer to their goals in some capacity, or help them get better in some capacity. So I have a lot of training programs on my website at the moment. So if you're interested in those, check those out. You can also check out my Train Heroic page. Last year, or I guess this past year in 2025, I presented 2 nutrition and hydration seminars for schools, and I'm definitely looking to expand on that this year, looking to present at between 3 and 5. I really have a stretch goal of 5 schools that I would like to present at in the state of Nebraska. I'm currently lining 2 up, so I'm definitely looking for more of those down the line. And just really trying to push myself in my business. I'm really going all in on trying to put out quality content this year. I'll put out a lot more of my writing, double down on my reading and my studies, and just doing everything in my power to take care of myself and those around me, and just put out my best, put out the best content that I can, the best education that I can, continue educating myself, and keep pushing myself so I can compete. I also have a competition coming up in June, another strongman competition that I'm really looking forward to. Some of these events I've never done. I've done them in my garage, stuff like that. But I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to pushing myself, and I hope there's some good competitors there. Because as long as things go according and I can stay healthy, I'm gonna be fucking ready. And I'm really excited to get back on the competition floor. other than that, that's what I got going on this year. This is really just basically up until the month of June. So I guess we'll see what July through December holds. And I'm really hoping and praying for growth in the business, growth in my household and my relationships, and just growth in general throughout this year. And I'm praying for growth for all of you watching this as well. So big things ahead. I'm excited to get to work with my dad and my wife, and anyone else that wants to hop on board to live to a higher standard of life and get results. So thank you guys for all your support. Head over to abestrength.com for all your training programs, coaching inquiries, or even seminar inquiries. I would love to help you or your school or your sport team or your athletes out. Just please reach out to me at abestrength@gmail.com for any questions or further inquiries, and I appreciate all your guys' support.